Not big enough. Not Da Vinci style. Welcome back, one and all. Beautiful Sunday. Back up in this thing. Got the grippers. Got the plastic bags. The garbage bags in the back. Got the Monster Energy drink. The second one of the day. Of the morning. It's not even 12 noon yet. What you know about that? It's a spider on it. Must have gotten when I went under that tree. Deja vu. Sun's at the same angle. I'm sitting in the same spot. Transferring myself through this time and location out here. Back at it again today. Always got to keep my promises. Because I told him I was going to be coming back out today to not really finish the job. I don't think I'll be finished today. But I'm going to be cleaning. Here comes the family boat. I'm going to be working like you will never believe today. No time for chit chat. Just time for some check-ins, you know. See you when I get there. I'm making pit stops on my way to the main cleaning location. The main cleaning destination. How do they do this though, guys? I mean, I don't understand. How do they get my attention to see such items? I don't get it though. I mean, it's not like they break my neck or anything like that, making me turn to see something, but it's weird. I don't understand how this happens like this out here. Hold on. There's one over here that no one would ever see. I don't know how the heck I saw it. Let me get this thing first. Come on, little guy. Come on. Come on, Mayfly. Don't be trying to get in that thing now. All right. You want to hitch a ride with Da Vinci? Come on, then. Come on, come on. All right. Where'd he go? I don't know. Maybe the baby flew off. Yeah. Man, I'm already getting loaded down. I'm making little pit stops. I felt bad since I left this stuff behind yesterday, even though I saw it. But there's one thing over here. I don't know how they got me to see this thing from way over here. I mean, I was already over here, like right here. And then out of nowhere, I turned my head and looked directly at it. It was like, I can't even explain. This happens at least 100 times a day when I come out looking to pick up the garbage. Even when I'm not looking to pick up the garbage, I always see it though. I mean, I end up seeing it. It's weird. I don't get it though. I mean, when I come back over here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And how the heck are you going to see something like this though? It was so weird. I don't even know if I can get that thing. I turned my head right to it and looked directly at it. It's like my soul knew it was there. Or somebody out here was telling me that it was out here by using the energy of the land. There's that thing right there. Look at that. It's camouflage. And it blends in. And I was about 20 feet further back, and I turned around and I looked directly at the white cap out of all this out here. How? They're very spiritual beings and energy out here. They want heaven picked up. They want it cleaned up. And they know I'm looking for the points out here. We'll talk about that later. I had an idea about something last night. When it came to this hobby of cleaning heaven. Every place in heaven is a heavenly place. Hey, there's a Coke can too. That's a weird one. That's like a beer bottle style. Like a Budweiser can, but it's a Coke can down there. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. Hold on, let me see if I can grab this thing right here. They made me see it. It's not like it's going to have any major history inside of it. I can't reach it. It's time to break out the paddle. Listen to how I said that. It sounded like I was a school teacher down at Mountain Hill Elementary School, down in Harris County. You know, down there by, I think it's Highway 103. Saying things like that, you know. Well, it's got water in it. I'm going to have to empty out that thing before it adds 10 pounds to the bag. Yeah. Boy. I'm going to have to break out the paddle. Yeah, I've been paddled a few times. That was back in the day when they used to paddle kids for not doing homework and stuff like that. Hold on, let me see if I can get this. That's down in there now. Huh, is that a rare item? It's not 50 years old, so I guess we can take it. Dang, never seen a Coke bottle like that before. You're going to say, Da Vinci, you need to get a life, man. Those things were hot back in like 2009. Wonder if it's got an expiration date on it. Enjoy it before, you know, by this date. I'll have to look into that later. That's a weird thing right there. Too bad it doesn't have the top on it. Never seen one like this before. Oh yeah, go figure. Okay, it's on the bottom. You guys screaming at the screen. Saying, man, you better look at the bottom. It's always on the bottom. Know your stuff, know your stuff. Okay, so this is only going back to 2021. Okay, so I missed out a lot in life, you know. I admit that, okay. I admit I do not have a life. That's proof right there. I don't have a life. I missed that one. I can't believe it. Check this thing out. 3 years later, I wonder where this thing went. After all this time, it's right over here. I was even looking for this thing yesterday. You know that pool zone that we were cleaning up yesterday? The place we're trying to get to now, which is a far distance from here. There was something that I've been trying to get out for the longest time. And I know it's going to fill up the entire back of the kayak, just about. But the thing is sitting right over here. I was wondering where it went after all this time. Guys, look at this thing. It's the back of a dang TV monitor. It might be a complete TV. Uh-oh, I see components on the inside. How the heck am I going to get a 35, 40-pound TV set in the back of the kayak? I thought it was just a casing. It's an entire monitor. Man, what did I get myself into? That's going to have to be saved for later, guys. I mean, that thing's going to sink the that thing might sink the kayak. Look at that thing. I know you guys going to say, hey, man, hey. Leave it out here, man. It's human history in a different way. That thing's going to survive for like the next 500 to 700 years. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me think about it. I mean, it'd be quite the feeling to get that thing into a dumpster, you know. What a perfect heaven this is. I mean, look at this chill spot. And there's a TV set right behind us from like the late 80s, mid 80s possibly. definitely covered a large distance yesterday, accomplishing what we did. Man, for real. Look how much further down I can go. Right next to this giant tree of life. I think it's just like a water oak, willow oak, probably only about maybe 65 years old. That's definitely ancient when it comes to that kind of tree, that species. Silence. Let me go ahead and jump up in this thing. Get back to work. Get a load of this. I was passing right here. Passing something that I'm definitely going to leave in the ground that I saw yesterday. And it's stuck in here. At least I got all the plastic from this zone. But this thing, they just said something again right here. But this thing, it's a glass coffee, like creamer thing. Check out that design. I mean, this is how you would have found Native American pots back in like the 1800s, 1750s. I tried to lift it up yesterday, and once it wiggled, I just said, no, they got it, they got it. That's a nice piece to find in the future. But I was passing right over it the second I looked over. On top of it, right when I passed, someone said, mine. Who are you? Someone just said something right here too. I know they're all around me. I know you're probably right next to me. I just got to be back to see you. I mean, the curve of this little tree right here probably outlines their face. The heck's going on out here? Come on, guys, I got to get cleaning. I promise I won't take the better bottles, especially the glass ones. They are yours. I know it's probably going to take another I don't have 2 months out here. It's going to be cold out here. Everything's going to be covered up in leaves. But let me go ahead and get what I can today, which means everything that I can get up until dark. One thing I'm worried about, though, is that it kind of levels down through here, which is a big issue when it comes to this place. Because it levels down over this little incline right here. And you know what that means? If the waters can get 20 feet higher out here, I don't even want to imagine or think about what is deep over there in the woods over there when it comes to plastic and all. Let me go ahead and get to work. Load it down. I mean, this is where the incline starts to go down, right here. And this is what I was afraid of. I mean, I already picked up a bottle right here, but this thing too. I mean, look how far we are back from the water. I mean, there's probably 25 bottles right here in front of us. Don't worry, I'm getting all that. I'm getting all this out here. But this stuff like this might be collected all the way through out here, man. I mean, I see a bottle right there. I think it's glass, though. What a mess. Who knows what's hiding under the leaves, though? Stuff I'm not going to see. But I'm going to have to try to see it. They'll probably make me see it, too. By one turn of the head. The eyes. But look at this, though. See? What I was talking about yesterday in the video. How the little ones out here like to chew on these things. Not good for their health. They need to chew on something else. You know, like the vines and stuff. Not the human-made stuff. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. I mean, there's truth in this right here. What I told you before. I mean, look how nature tries to break it down. The animals. They are nature. They're just in a more physical, a different kind of way, you know, on how the laws of nature have to break this stuff down. Their energy. On how the second this gets placed out here, their energy, the ones that are responsible for maintaining stuff, you know, their energy automatically goes towards this like a magnet to break it down. They're working all the time too much. Just like nature here, look at that. Almost like a physical way of breaking it down. Like the energy. Because when they go from this life, the deer, all the other ones, the coyotes, the bears, the squirrels, whoever was chewing on this thing, when they leave this life, their energy goes out here, all over God's green earth, and they try to maintain it by breaking things down. But what happens when you get it out of here? When you get all this stuff out of here, what happens? Their workload goes down. They become more free. They don't have to worry about using up their energy on something like this, you know? They remain a part of the nature out here to be free. Once you want to be the same, free, like that. I mean, think about it. Where do you want your energy to go? To be stuck trying to break something like this down? For what, 65, 70 years? Or would you just want to be free and chill in heaven? Think about that. Uh-oh. We got company. They're going to see the blue kayak. Time to play it off. 11 minutes later, one full bag. Go figure. We get to top it off with an antifreeze container. Can't stand these things, man. They fill up a lot in the bag. At least it's not a, you know, a cooler, a styrofoam cooler, we would definitely have to be breaking that thing down with our bare hands. A different kind of energy. One down, many more to go. Guess what I just found? Well, I started pouring it out. I thought it was like all the other bottles out here, being full of water. And I started pouring it out, and I said, let me go ahead and smell this thing. Woo-wee. What is that, Everclear? Let me go ahead and trash it with this stuff in here, man. I don't feel right about dumping alcohol out here next to the tree of life, you know. They've had a tough life as it is, trying to use their energy to break down the plastic itself. Not that they're trying to get into this thing. That's what humans do. Let me go ahead and trash this thing the way it is. They don't need the alcohol. Besides, they're the ones that tell me to stop drinking alcohol. What the heck was that? Like about 45 seconds ago. Might as well say close to a minute. I was putting the last couple things in this bag right here. And someone over here, someone said, "You're a mom." Is that some kind of mom joke? It sounded like it was in the distance, like it came from on the other side of those trees over there. They said, "You're a mom." Not a sound. Well, you might hear some crickets, but no, that's a fly. Okay. 2 bags down. These jokers are heavy. Man. Getting better. Slowly but surely. Welcome to heaven. Not as bad as I thought, but I know the balance is going to pick up. There goes the beginning stages of the marsh zone. I think I'm towards the end right here. You can see the grass sticking up. I don't even want to think about how much garbage is backed up in that thing, or how many snakes. Man, you guys crazy. It's not as bad as I thought through this zone. Well, I'm up on a hill. I'm starting to climb a hill right here. Look at that thing. I mean, look at that. I'm already seeing some plastic, so that tells you how high the waters do get out here. Cool indeed. What the heck is that thing? A metal pipe? We'll go take a look at that later, but look at the size of these pine trees right here, man. These things have got to be at least 65 to 70 up in here. Not nearly as big as the one at Stone Mountain, though. Right next to the railroad tracks over there by the Cherokee Trail. You know, we always stop by to say hi. But there's another one right over here, closer to the kayak. That thing is gargantuan. You don't see pine trees get that big. And this thing is right next to the water, too. You guys are going to say, Da Vinci, that thing's only about 15 years old. Not likely. It's older. Yeah. But not as bad as I thought. I thought this place was going to be just loaded down with the plastic. So far, so good. Well, I know the balance is different. It's different. It's going to catch up with me. And I think it's all going to be down here. If it's all glass, I'm going to have to leave it. We need to save that kind of history, for real. Who's knocking out here in heaven? Let me go ahead and clean it up. Thought I stepped on something. Oh yes, woodpecker up here pecking away at a new house, trying to build their new house out here. All the wildlife is starting to get back to moving in after I clean up this place. Ain't nothing like doing good, for real though. But it's getting a little bit worse as it is. I'm making a stash over there by the bag. I collected 3 more and I freeze bottles, and there's 2 more over here, man. Those things fill up a lot of space, man. Not fair. Well, I told you the balance is going to be balancing as it always does out here. I'm just anxious to get to the end over here to see how much it's going to be. How much I'm going to get paid. Well, paid with the points, you know. These are points. Someone's rocking it, for real. I wish I could move that fast when it came to cleaning. Time to do a welfare check. Make sure it's still alive. I think they are. Coochie coochie coo. Oh yeah, good. All right. I'm cleaning your other house. I'm cleaning your subdivision. You're already in your house. It's going to be better shortly. Moment of truth, man. All right. I mean, there's a few things right here I can see already. But one of these, another one of these dreaded things. That's the 3rd one already today. These heavy little butane things, man. Torches for camping and stuff, man. I can only get that by hand. The little grabbers don't pick that thing up. Time to test the knees. There's a few things, but it doesn't look too bad. Can't tell until I get over there, man. But I looked over here, man. I turned my head and saw a dang green plastic bottle way over there. I'm like, crap. So this place might be loaded down. I mean, there's a bunch of pine trees that have been pulled down. There's branches all over the place. A lot of stuff might be caught up in this. But let's hope not. I want to be done by now, guys. What a beautiful place. I wish I had the money to buy up all the land, but that would be impossible. They're working. But here's the pipe right here. Look at that. I know the shadows are backwards. You're not going to see much. Wonder what it was used for. Probably to gauge the depth of the waters when it gets high. I don't see any kind of marks on it though. But I know the waters get deeper than that. For real. Look at this perfect little habitat. Better hurry up and clean it up. Another bag that weighs a ton. You know, just figuratively speaking. Not really a ton. Probably about 45 pounds. 3 down. Let's see how many more I can get. Hey, check out what the laws of nature did to this ball right here. Dang. No, I'm not taking it. It's a piece of art. Besides, there's other things I need to take. And I'm seeing it already. Man, dang. There's some large things down over here to the right. You could probably see them from here. What the heck is that thing? Don't tell me that's a cooler. There's something red in the distance, and then there's something in front of it that's white. Man. Let's go over here and take a peek. Hope you like my little heaven cleaning videos. I know they're not much. It's not like there's bags of cash dropping from the sky. So far, it's really not bad up in here. I mean, there's a washout ditch right here. I don't know if that's a drain pipe or what, but there's a clearing in the trees right here. You're going to say, go up there. No, I'm not going to go up there. There's not going to be any garbage up there. The only thing we might see is going to be hunting sheds and all that kind of good stuff. Told you it gets worse. Dang it. It's like the worst combination right here. You got the antifreeze bottles, you got the camping gear, and those large 2-liter plastic bottles, man. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. Imagine if I had $10 per every bottle. How high do the waters get? I know. All this must be an old access road. Ain't nothing like making it to a spot you haven't made it to before. Walking through this place in a swimsuit. Please tell me there's glass. Please, please, please. Heck yes. Just like I said. No wonder the bags are so heavy. Hey, it could be water. You can't tell. Man, I know there's a hole in it. Let me go ahead and see. I mean, this thing weighs like 3.5, 4 pounds, man. If it's styrofoam, I gotta take it. If it's something else, more sturdy, I'm leaving it. It's fake. We're taking it. Hey, look it. See, I don't play around when it comes to cleaning heavenly places. Just like this. Look what I found on the way back. Like I told you, I gotta get everything. You can believe the hands and pockets were full with this. But I kind of figured because of the balance of the stuff out here, you know, that I was missing something. Where's the red bucket at? I can't forget this, but something fits perfectly inside of it. What you know about that? It's almost like when they walked me right past the bucket on purpose to tell me I was going to have to take it with me, and I didn't listen to them. And it was a struggle getting back. And I ended up having to use the balance of my own body because I didn't have any free hands. What you know about that? Like I told you many thousands of times before, you gotta listen to them. Let's get it. I need to start headed back really soon. Making sure I got plenty of time to get this stuff back. I'm just going to try to get all this stuff over here. Not try, but I don't get all this stuff in here, but I want to take a walk around. Boy, am I ever so tired. Yeah, that bucket's not going to fit in there. I kind of went overboard. But when you get every last piece out here, it's not going overboard. Man, would you look at that? Fill this thing up. I'll just have to man up and get that thing on the second trip. 3 bags the first trip, 2 bags and the bucket on the second trip. Let me go and get my butt out here now before 6 o'clock. I don't feel like getting back in, at 9:15. Another challenge. When am I ever going to catch a break? When am I ever going to get a break? At least this place is not a landfill anymore. More than a quarter of a mile. Ain't nothing like community service. For real. I mean, look at that. Ain't nothing like accomplishment. Well, I'm only 40 minutes ahead of schedule. Better get a move on. You're going to say 40 minutes is just enough time for you to come back for the second trip. Way down, those are some heavy bags, for real. And this one's not light either. You're going to say, hey, man, hey, how do you get that in your lap when it's already in the kayak? Very complicated. Well, I have to carry everything in my left hand. All this right here in my left hand. The paddle, the grippers, and the top of the bag. I got to hold it in my left hand. And I got to wait until I get the kayak deep enough where I can, kind of, lightly and easily, just like ease myself in the kayak without just popping down, having it fall over. And then while I'm holding this thing up, it's like a balancing act. I get in the kayak really smoothly, holding everything up with my left hand. And when I go down, the higher it goes, the arm. And once I get, I guess you can say cozy, which is really not comfortable, then I put this in between the legs. Not easy. Once again, let's hope for the best. 23 minutes ahead of schedule. From yesterday, that is. The balance is crazy with this one. This thing is already rocking back and forth. Definitely got to keep myself steady for real. Can't afford to capsize. Welcome to the Etowah River, Cherokee County. It's a lot cleaner now, but we still have a long way to go. Running out of time. I'm only 14 minutes ahead of schedule right now, compared to yesterday's time. This is the best I can do for now, because I'm definitely coming back. Besides, there's too many people up there. They got 2 trucks in the family boat, the big one. They're taking it apart, taking down the tarps and stuff like that. That joker's going to take them forever. Time to go for the second round. What did I get myself into? Oh, crap. Ain't got time for this. Gotta make time for it, though, They make me see everything. Oh, boy. Big A piece of styrofoam. And a piece of the puzzle, go figure. What continent or county or state or whatever the heck that is. Hurry up before the kayak floats away. I know I didn't tie it down. I ain't got time to tie it down. God make time to clean heaven. Let's go ahead and get the bags. I had to stop first because I had to, let's hope no giant spider crawls out of that thing, really. Boy. Cutting it close again. Better hurry up and get this stuff in the kayak so we can go. 7:53. I better hurry before these bears and these coyotes and foxes out here think I'm crazy. Hope they like their clean home now. About 90% complete out here. You already know where the other 10% is, behind us. Well, let's hope it's only 10%. I'm confident that it's only 10%. Man. Well, this is it. For now, that is. Job well done. Even got the pink bucket out of here. Fill with the garbage. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. Hope we don't topple over. The bag on the very back weighs a ton. Grab this thing, put it between the legs. At least I can see in front of me now. Of course I didn't forget.